Okay, wanted to make this video as I'm selling this guitar. It's a 1973 Sakazo Nakade 3000 Triple S, and it's definitely an older guitar for sure. It's over 50 years old. It's definitely got its share of nicks, dings, and scratches, and other things which I'll tell you about, but I think it's an interesting guitar for a couple reasons. One is I'm pretty sure this is the top of the line guitar for him in 1973. And I say that for a couple things. One is it's got the beautifully carved headstock, which I think is pretty cool. It's got these wonderful engraved old tuners on it, which I thought was pretty cool as well. It's got a 5-piece neck, kind of unusual. It's got this beautiful Brazilian back and sides with this interesting little inlay down the center. It's quite the piece, and it's got a little inscription there. This guitar was dedicated to a certain person. I'll put the translation in the comments. But it's a really interesting guitar from this guy. It's got his usual treble bar going across here and 9 fans for the bracing. And I've only had 2 of his guitars, but they've both been braced the same way. Structurally, I think it's in pretty good shape. It does have so many nicks, scratches, gouges, etc. Crack-wise, it looks like the top is thinking about cracking, maybe about here and here. It depends on the light. I would say probably that's a crack right there, a little one. This one down here is kind of thinking about it. And then on the back, the Brazilian is definitely cracked. And so you don't really notice it looking at the guitar, just as you see it. But if you look carefully, there's one that starts right about here. I don't know if you can see the light, and kind of moves its way all the way to here. That's not surprising, honestly, to have Brazilian crack. That's not surprising, considering the age. So it's not going to be worth a lot. I'm going to put it up for sale for what I paid for it, and see what happens. I imported it from Japan in about 2022 or something like that. So I've had it for a couple of years, and I just have way too many. I'm going to try to sell like 10 of them here in the next little bit. I have 24 guitars, so way too many. And this is as of right now, which is April, end of April 2024. So it's got a nice sound to it. It's not the loudest guitar I've ever heard. But you would kind of expect that with a traditional bracing. I've got to be in drop D for that. hopefully that gives you a little idea of how it sounds. Anyway, that's it. If you have any questions, just let me know.